NBA career to begin with, and where our league is, what we're able to do as a brotherhood and as a league. You gotta pay love and respect to the people that paved the way and the people that have been around from the beginning. And I know he started when he was 24 years old, and now his last game when he's 91. That's a lifelong investment in care and love into the game, and it's mandatory that we pay our respect to him.
Thank you, Dame. Appreciate it. Congrats on the win. And Hubie, we love you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So beautifully said.
Absolutely. Well,
now don't get mad at me, but we have one more video for you.
oh, shit.
Here we go.
Well, I hope that the viewing audience of NBA basketball realize what kind of a treasure Hubie Brown has been in a brilliant career, which longevity is beyond comparison. I worked with a lot of different people in a lot of sports in my 55-year career as a broadcaster. But he stands out because of his love of the game and the way he expressed the game.
More than anything, I always remember how Hubie said that your players, Mark, have to know that you love them. Well, Coach, we feel that from you as teammates, and I want you to know that we love you exponentially. So congratulations, well done. Love you, Coach.
I always learn something every game I do with you. There is a teaching aspect to Hubie in life. He's a Hall of Fame person, a Hall of Fame broadcaster. Hubie is one of a kind, for sure.
Thank you for everything you've taught me about this game, everything you've taught me about this life. You are the greatest storyteller I've ever met, and you are the best dispenser of wisdom I have ever known. I hope you feel loved and appreciated today because you are truly one of a kind. Love you, Coach.
What do I love about Hubie Brown? It has almost nothing to do with his ability as a basketball analyst. It has everything to do with the person. There is no kinder, warmer, more caring person than Hubie. I've worked with a ton of all-time great people, but I will never, ever, ever sit next to somebody as great as Hubie Brown, the person.
So there's so many people who worked on today's telecast. For all of us, it's a labor of love. And all we wanted to do, see, I can't look at you right now, is to adequately pay tribute to you. Now, our producer, Ian Gruca, and the staff, they did an amazing job because it meant so much to them to be a part of your final telecast. And what we did comes up woefully short compared to what you have given us. And we've all felt we've had this privilege and honor to work with you, and especially those of us who've been able to sit next to you, like those play-by-play voices. Our only hope today, Hubie, was to make you understand how much you mean to us and how much we love you. And I know it's difficult to try and put into words what you're feeling right now, but for all the basketball fans who learned from you and who loved you and have watched you all these years, and just ask you, what does it all mean to you?
that my father, best man I ever met, said a thing when I was a grammar school kid, playing sports, never give less than 100. And when you think about that, it sounds easy. It's difficult. Times get tough. But you want to, as a coach, never come to practice without being a plus factor for every one of your players. You want to treat them with respect, and then when you get into television, you're in a whole new ballgame. It's a whole different life. And you work with wonderful people, and I always try to say, this isn't just a two-man act, as you and I both know. We got the guys in the truck, the producers, the directors. They're taking care of an army of people, and we get great television. Now, I want to say thank you on behalf of my family for the 9 years of high school, coaching 3 sports, and then going to William and Mary for a year and Duke for 4. And then coming here, and my college roommate, we used to room together for 3 years in basketball until he graduated All-American. And then he brought me here. And for me to end it here is very meaningful because I learned so much here. I said it early in this telecast. I got my doctorate's degree as well as a master's degree. The talent, the work ethic, never give up, surrounded by incredible people who are all in the Hall of Fame. And the day is humbling, very humbling, because you come to work and you want to give everybody 100, but you don't realize the lives that you cross when you do 50 years of this and then 2 years in the ABA, where we had a great team. And that was 52 years at the pros. But thank all the management for having faith in me, allow me to coach. And then I want to thank all of the companies of television. I mean, you gotta give USA a credit. I mean, they didn't know me from Adam, okay? And they allowed me to do it for a year.
They clearly had a good scouting department.
That's right. And I was able to hook on with CBS for 3 years before they lost the contract, to NBC. But then Dick Stockton, who was on here today, we eventually end up over there with Turner, and we were there for 12 years. And then all of a sudden, you're moving around, and then, oops, here comes ESPN and ABC, okay? So I have so many things to be thankful for, but my family and I can never thank everyone enough. We just want to send them the love that I've seen today right back with a big hug. And it was a fantastic ride. And guys like you make it easy, my man, okay? Because nobody's more prepared than you.
Well, stop giving credit otherwise to other people.
No. So anyway, I just would like to say thank you. That's the best thing that I can say. And that we tried to come to every game prepared, and we tried to be able to show you the difference between the weak side and the strong side, and why things happen on one side and not the other, and then who's doing what and who's not doing, so that we never underestimate the IQ of the audience. But we want to help improve that they can see the other side of the floor where a lot of action is happening. So thanks for your patience, fans. Today was a wonderful day for my family, because they're all here today. And I love you all, and thank you for the opportunity from management.
And thank you for everything you've done for all of us,
okay,
and for this game and for the NBA.
All right, thank you, man.
Hubie Brown, the Hall of Famer. The most remarkable career in sports broadcasting history. And we'll go with one final rollout. Well, it's impossible in a single telecast to properly thank a man who has given us so much for so long. For basketball fans around the world, Hubie Brown has been the gift that keeps on giving, sharing his knowledge and experience and joy of the game he dedicated his life. In his final broadcast, it's been called the end of an era, but Hubie's impact will continue because the teachings and love of the game will be passed down for generations of basketball fans. All the people he taught, all the people he influenced, all the people he touched. So with the utmost respect, admiration, and so much love, we say thank you, Hubie. This game and its fans will never forget you.